picked up a paper.
I had to ask Kevin to leave his office and come and pick me up.
I went out and picked up a paper. I had to ask Kevin to leave his office and come and pick me up. Any difficult words? No, none, zero. And this is why DDM students, especially the smart students, the advanced students, even students who have been with me a long time, when they make these mistakes, they get angry, frustrated, sad. Good, you should. Because this is easy, right? There's nothing to learn. You know the grammar, probably. You've seen the patterns, probably. So what's the problem? 2. Number 1, probably your pronunciation. Still need to fix it. Number 2, you've probably never ever used these patterns in real life. You have to. You have to master you have to work on your pronunciation, and you have to use these patterns. This is daily English, okay? And again, that's why we have LTA, EVC, live classes. That's where you get to practice with one of us, one of the coaches, okay? If you're living in America, if you're living in Canada, practice these patterns. If you don't know what the pattern is, ask me. Consider it. That's not too bad. Let's go back here. I went out and picked up a paper. I went out and picked up a paper. Proper English. I went out and picked up a paper. Unfortunately, no one says that, except maybe an English teacher in a foreign country. I went out, so let's just break it in pieces. First 3. I went out, so this T is completely gone. Let me grab a pen. This T is completely gone. N kills the T. Now we can do a stop T here. And remember, we can do a glottal stop. We can do a frontal stop. So a glottal stop, I went out. A frontal stop, I went out. In this case, I want you to do a frontal stop because the next word is simply n. I went out and the way Jerry said it was you and I. We do that. You and I, out and same thing. It's the same pronunciation. You and I, you when I. When we say it fast, you and I, out and. The tongue is stuck. Out and. I went out and picked up a. Remember, this word alone is picked, but when we link, almost always we change it back to a D. Picked up, picked up a paper. I went out and picked up a paper. I went out and picked up a paper. I went out and picked up a paper. Picked up a paper. Picked up a paper. Picked up a paper. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. It's the P-D confusion. I went out and picked up a paper. 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 I had to ask Kevin. 7 H's. Get rid of it. Put these together. I had to ask. So if we do a schwa, to ask. If we keep it as a to ask. Both are fine. The K's are going to go together. Ugh. I had to ask Kevin. 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 Beautiful English. I had to ask Kevin to leave his office and come and same thing. Out and come and pick me up. And come and pick me up. Pick up. that's right. Remember, she had the boxes that Jerry was supposed to help her with. Jerry says, damn. Oh, I forgot. Bad friend. Elaine, so where were you? Jerry, here, I guess. Jerry wasn't busy. He just completely 100% forgot. I was here, and I went out and picked up a paper. I bought a newspaper. I forgot about you. I'm sorry. Elaine is irritated. She throws her bag into Jerry. He catches it. I had to ask Kevin to leave his office and come and pick me up. Now remember, pick up, in these cases, when Elaine says pick up, it means go meet her and take her someplace. When Jerry says picked up, it means bought. So the meanings are different. These two, I'll go ahead and make them a different color here. Let's first of all change the print. Those two are the same. We'll make it, there you go. Those two are the same. This one's different.
I went out and picked up a paper.
I had to ask Kevin to leave his office and come and pick me up.
I went out and picked up a paper.
I had to ask Kevin to leave his office and come and pick me up.